SAP Digital Boardroom lets us compile existing stories into agendas and dashboards that provide an overview of business performance across an entire organization to board members, executives, and decision makers. In this example, we'll create an SAP Digital Boardroom dashboard for a planning session. We'll save the new file in the public folder with the appropriate name and description. We can choose between two digital boardroom types: agenda, which allows us to present the content in a traditional boardroom meeting structure, or dashboard, which lets us explore the same data in a corporate steering dashboard. By default, the new dashboard contains a root topic, which is the starting point for a nonlinear exploration of data. All other topics are accessed from the root topic through manually defined navigation paths. We can open the Design panel to choose whether the dashboard is enabled for mobile devices. Note that only story content created on responsive pages is compatible with the SAP Analytics Cloud mobile app. Also, as we add child topics, they appear here, where we can click and drag to reorder them if required. We'll start by defining our root topic. To add pages to a topic, we need to import the relevant stories into the library. We'll add a collection of public stories that provide an overview of performance for various departments in the organization. We can expand the story to see the individual pages in it. Note that only responsive and canvas pages in the stories are available to be added to the agenda. Responsive pages are preferred, as they adjust automatically based on the device used to present the content. Grid pages are not supported. For more details, refer to the video on applying layouts. We can add individual pages to the topic, or all pages in a story. The pages within a topic can come from different stories if desired. We can add additional topics either within the tree or from the toolbar. We'll add new topics for finance, sales, and HR. We can click and drag to move topics within the window. Within the dashboard, there is no native navigation built into the hierarchy of topics. This means that when we navigate to the end of the root topic, we can't automatically move on to the next topic in a linear fashion. To enable the presenter to move from the root topic to the other topics, we need to set up navigation paths. First, we need to choose which page in the root topic is the starting point for the navigation paths. We can set up both pages and individual tiles as jump points. Here, we'll create a link to the first page of the finance topic. We can click to select the target for the jump point if this option is enabled, or select the target from the list of topics and pages, and then define a name for the jump point, which displays in the context menu for the page or tile when it's presented. We can also set up a specific object in a story, such as a chart, to act as a jump point. We'll choose the Profitability by Region chart and choose a target of the first page for the sales topic. Note that we can add more than one destination to the same jump point. Here, we'll repeat the process for the HR topic. Note that from the menu for the topic, we could duplicate the topic, disconnect it from its parent topic, hide it when the agenda is displayed on a mobile device, hide it when in presentation mode, delete it, or preview how it will look in presentation mode. We can also zoom in and out to optimize the view of the dashboard structure, and center the display on the root topic. Once the dashboard is complete, we can save it. Note that we can launch the presentation either from here or from the Files area. For more details on how to present the dashboard, refer to the relevant video. In the Files area, agendas and dashboards are represented by this icon. We can select the dashboard to manage it as we would other files, click it to launch the presentation, or use the submenu to reopen it for editing. Note that the user creating agendas and dashboards must be assigned the Boardroom Creator role. Users presenting the agenda or dashboard must be assigned the Boardroom Viewer role. When preparing to create a digital Boardroom agenda or dashboard, we can configure the charts in our stories to act as widgets that allow us to open the chart in Explorer mode to change the dimensions and measures that are displayed on the fly, and enable sorting and ranking. For tables, we can also enable the keyboard slider so that users can change values when presenting an agenda or dashboard. Thanks for watching.